Yeah, I mean, obviously, backstory. I mean, I'm as you can probably tell from the accent, northeast lad. Grew up in the East Durham, so in the colliery villages, mining villages is where I grew up. Spent most of my time around East Durham. Sort of as a young kid and moving into a teenager and whatnot. And then eventually I settled down in Darlington, sort of where you came to meet me. Now live in Darlington. That was when I met my wife. So yeah, moved down here. Business was set up in 2006. So at the time the business was just set up, back then it was a domestic window cleaning business. So we started out cleaning windows, that was sort of how it was. I was quite fortunate to sort of have a little bit of a helping hand from father-in-law. So he had a business as well. And I started out with him just a day a week and sort of set up my own round as such. And we looked to build that up and built the round up and eventually ended up going fully on my own, and sort of window cleaned for a good few years. Enjoyed it. Life was simple then. So yeah, window cleaned for a good number of years, and then you started to sort of just naturally move into more sort of commercial things. You were asked to do commercial window cleaning. You started to move into that, and then it was just a natural progression into cleaning the internal of the offices. Mm-hmm. So, and at that point in time, it said it was just me. Sort of carrying out the window cleaning early morning through the day, and then going and cleaning offices sort of late on an evening. So it was sort of where the business started, really, and it all just started to evolve from there.
So can I ask, just because I think it'll be interesting for a lot of young people as well, how did you do at school? Did you always know you were going to do your own thing? But what I'm trying to do is almost it'll inspire other people that are thinking about the same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Academically at school, not the best. I was always told, very intelligent boy, just couldn't apply himself. So as far as sort of academically, no. I went to college, did A-levels, went to university as well, failed the first year twice.
What did you do in uni?
Accounting and business.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I suppose I always had a little bit of an idea that I would go into business. I just never really had anybody in my family or in my close circles that had actually been self-employed. So I never really had that, what would you say, sort of to be able to get that advice and for somebody to sort of give me that idea until I sort of met my father-in-law. So that was when I became self-employed. I always kind of knew I would end up working for myself because I found it extremely difficult, late teens, early 20s, holding a job down with anyone.
Yeah.
So
out of interest, why do you think that was?
I like to do things myself. I like to do things my own way. And then I also, I suppose I used to struggle with doing something for somebody else.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I empathize.
I was going to say I struggle with authority, which is something that I've always done.